Oh boy, do I have a lot of shit I want to talk about today. Christina's already started to roll her eyes at me. Going great. Going good. So I'm just pulling up the specs really quick on the Switch. I can read it without having to keep looking back at something. Alright.
Primary access points to the tower were destroyed in the explosion. The pipeline is damaged but still intact. There are thrust boots in the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
Alright.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Oh, I just fucking exploded. So, Nintendo decides that they're going to
Demonic presence at unsafe
pretty much
levels.
fuck everyone that has been waiting since they fucking announced this fucking system. Because they really don't care. I'm convinced that they really don't care. Because they haven't shown us that they listened at all. One bit of what we wanted. they haven't shown us that they even cared to listen to what we wanted. It's just very frustrating, I guess, to have waited for so long for something that they made sound like was something way different. I mean, this is nothing like what they were telling us that it was going to be. It's more gimmicky bullshit. It's more half-truths. I mean, a 3-hour battery life? That is ridiculous. 720p and they're bragging about that? That is ridiculous. My phone is capable of better resolution than that. Literally. I'm not even exaggerating. I just don't know how they expect people to take them seriously, and they can't even get something so simple right. Just give us a fucking system that I can hold onto a controller with and play. That's all I want. That's all I need. I don't want goofy peripherals and all this other shit. It's just fucking frustrating how they can get this so wrong after the whole Wii U thing. I mean, they got that so wrong and they just didn't learn anything from it at all. And I mean, that's the only reason I can say that, or at least think, that they just didn't care. There's no way they could have.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Completed in 2127, based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Vesta, is the UAC's crown achievement.
I mean, yes, I'm very clearly angry and salty, or whatever you want to call it, but this is just ridiculous. And, I mean, all the Nintendo fanboys are like, oh, well, Xbox and Sony didn't have that strong of a lineup when that was released. I mean, it's not a strong lineup just because there's more than 3 games. I mean, this is all that's coming out on launch. The games. Legend of Zelda, which is also available on Wii U, so I'm not including that. A mini game collection called 1-2 Switch, which should have been free with the console. Just Dance 2017, which no one's going to play. And Skylanders Imaginators. So they've came out with one game for normal people, for adults to play. One. And then Super Mario Odyssey is coming out this winter. It doesn't even have a date. It's just this winter. It's going to get Mario Kart 8, which is already on Wii U, so I'm not counting that. A version, now this is highlighted, versions, in quotations, of The Elder Scrolls V. So, a 5-year-old game. Great, fantastic. Shovel Knight, so they can't even port Shovel Knight the correct way. And FIFA. They can't even port FIFA the correct way. Also coming is NBA 2K18 and some other game that I've never heard of. So this is the Wii U all over again. Versions. We don't want versions. We want the same fucking game. Why is that so hard to do? Stop making hardware that developers can't create games for the correct fucking way. This is ridiculous. A decade we have been going through this with Nintendo. A decade. It's just ridiculous at this point. And there's still people lining up to fucking pre-order this thing. When it's docked, it runs at 1080, and when it's not docked, it runs at 720. Why is what does the resolution drop when it's not plugged in? And then everyone's trying to say that they're catching up to Microsoft and Sony by making people pay for online services. Like, no. It doesn't even... Oh God, it doesn't make any sense. You have the worst internet service in all three of the major systems. By far. Friend codes are atrocious. The online multiplayer for it is complete garbage. No one can argue that. And now you're going to have, what? Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros., and Splatoon are going to be your three big online games, just like they always are. And you're going to make people pay to play those three fucking games? Really? And then the free games, in quotations, that they're giving you, the free classic games, they're not even giving them to you. You get to keep it for a month and then it's gone. So that's a rental. That's not giving you a free game. It's just the more motion sensors. I mean, none of this is anything that anybody wants. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, especially for what they're trying to sell it as and say that it is. It's ridiculous. I have a right to be pissed off about it. The last good system that they made was the GameCube. 16 years it's been. Fucking frustrating. This shit's not new. It's not like they don't know what we want. It's not like they don't know what we've wanted.